But there we go. We are going to be doing another little bit of 10 million relief plan. You know, there's a few planes that didn't quite get used last time. Ace difficulty, because for some reason I was having a hard time on hard difficulty, but Ace difficulty was a lot easier. No clue. Stomping his clean sheets, my dirty boots.
Rules that should apply to everyone.
Oh, and
the hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective.
Now I need to change this.
In reality, they've no need
Come
for
on,
living heroes.
let me update the
Just dead
name.
ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
There we go.
That requires 7 months calculation with correct.
Now it should be updated to actually say it's Ace Combat 7.
Just have to trust the guys in the field.
Ah. Do it without the fire extinguisher. No.
No, I still have to finish up here.
Collecting sparks for Santa if you like to donate. What, for the little Santa doll now? I mean...
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs.
Do without the fire extinguisher. I mean... Oh, sure, you probably did. How many times did you die, though? I mean... Let's see here. Ah, that's right. I never actually got around to doing the Falcon. I started off on hard mode with the Falcon, but I tried using the constant laser and it just wasn't working for me. So, I'm gonna do this. Fuel air bomb. And just drop bombs on the submarine. Yeah, the War Dog skin. Oh, there we go. Want that. And where's the reload? Reload time. Oh, well, I don't need lock on range. Or more power. Oh, I mean, it's not cheating. It's utilizing a decent part. I mean, I could turn it off. You just, you know. And just put on bulletproof fuel tank. Would that work better? Is that what you want, Delta? You want to see that? I can do that. You've forced me. You've twisted my arm here. So, no fire extinguisher this time. It's good for making sure stuff like, what do you call it? Like anti-air gunfire doesn't take you down too easily. Though realistically, it does help when, you know, you take one too many missiles. I love the look of this.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
Control aircraft sector 1. Avoid the telephone barrier. We're all protected by the farm, and that's why there's so many of it. According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
All
Damn
right.
Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Here we go.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected.
And can you believe there's just...
Follow Trigger.
The last game was an Ace Combat game. This is an Ace Combat game, and boy, do they look different.
Engaging. Cyclops 2 engaging. They must have been waiting for us in the air. Here's a question. How many aircraft can Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft. But it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes,
Come on. Oh, yeah. Woo!
We're detecting additional UAVs.
Yeah, won't help multiplayer. Good point, good point. Does not help in multiplayer.
Can you get him?
Got it. See what I can do to get these guys.
Locked on it. Firing. Hostile far from the patrol aircraft.
Aircraft from the submarine are well trained.
Fox 2.
Let's get these UAVs.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Got him.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water. Bodies. I need the debris. Stops raining.
Come on, hit. Got it.
You have a moment. What's up? Some demonstrators have crashed. People are running away. You have some signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones. What? You're in Torres? Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't told the terminal guy this mystery either. I meant, why aren't you running? You guys aren't running, are you?
You guys aren't running, are you?
Right.
All right. I'm coming to save you guys. It's like my teammates can't shoot down a few drones. No. Gotta get the drone demolition specialist.
Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
All right, bleed speed.
Knew it. I knew that captain was up to no good.
Good, that one got it. Didn't need to fire a second.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Come on, come on. Gah! There we go.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge the show. Play straight, scatter back.
Trigger. The other guys
Sweet!
are still on the ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
All of them are alive this time.
Just a little more.
Unfortunately, they've got another wave coming.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
We're searching over a wide area. We're getting quite a few.
Enemy has a lock on you. Fox 2. This one's wide open. Situation normal. Should we clear the baffles, Captain? I won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of sonar dropped.
Come on.
Right now, it's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Come if you dare. 3 strikes.
Already on you.
Patrol down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right?
Confirming new hostiles.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us.
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Man.
Shit. Hold on tight, guys.
That's 2 of them down, unfortunately.
The 2 remaining.
Let's stop relying on calculations. Shit.
Shit. Sorry, Trigger.
Whoops.
Tag missed.
Come on, I dare you.
Launched.
Woof.
Roger
There we
that.
go.
Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn somewhere.
Sadly, a couple of them went down, but
Activating the MAD. Do you
search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Go, Trigger. Leave these
Woo!
troops to us.
Yes, such is war. Aha!
Enemy straight ahead.
Okay, Trigger. Your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Strider 1, missile launched.
Just trying to
Your MAD
fight back while,
The Alicorn must be near.
You set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in. I'm right behind him.
Thanks for the help.
Picking up a magnetic signature.
Found him.
Lost. I'm seeing strong noise
Whoop.
in the MAD signal.
Seems like this is our contingency. We're going to see the source of the noise in the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Alright, come on, where are they?
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jet.
Oh, it's one right in front of me. Well, that works.
Sure, we'll have to destroy them one by one. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
And honestly, this is a really smart idea by him. Dropping a bunch of jammer buoys, but as you destroy them, they make a lot of noise with a huge explosive.
Marine escapes.
Lots of noise like that is just going to be impossible to get a good sonar signal off of anything.
Spectre, I need you to determine the sub-location again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Intel about the enemy submarine.
He should be somewhere around these rocks. I'm thinking. Just past them, maybe.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
His location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
Yeah, practically
Launched them underwater?
into my face.
It'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's giving me so much cover and I'm still...
Ouch!
I'm just pathetic.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
Unfortunately, I was sitting duck.
On the submarine Alicorn.
Ah, I took like 2 missiles to my rear.
Finishing blow.
Advance preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
Woo!
Line of fire is clear. Ready.
I dumped my 2 flares, but I still took 2 other missiles on me.
Away.
They just kind of all launched out and just get right behind me. Now I get to fuel air bomb this SOB.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Should have used more ASROCs. I mean, it's a big sub. You have to ring it like a bell and crack it.
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Railguns.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back to me to record. They're vulnerable now that they've surged. Follow up on Trigger. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't drain it. Evacuate. We're draining across the ship.
targets by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
Whoops.
Hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
All AA guns destroyed.
Oh, yes!
The Alicorn is diving. Its ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
Darn.
There's no room for retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live.
Woo!
If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Strider 1, missile away. The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. Forward critical condition in reactor control. Fissures in the pressure hull. Righto, one, you've got their attention.
Trigger's attack hit. Can visually confirm hull damage.
Well, I've definitely hold the damn thing, but...
Radiation level every 5 minutes. Do you have any complaints? We're sinking even as the reactors are eliminated. Focus on anti-air combat.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
Oh! Damn!
Off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures
Ow!
from these we've seen.
The small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the arsenal boost defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Funny part is I destroyed a whole bunch of them with the fuel air bomb. He only had 2 left. Come on. There you are.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Enemy submarine surfacing. It's a hit. Target is hit.
Whoops.
That was Trigger.
Destroyed all of the SAM sites.
Yes, sir! Keep firing!
Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
Awesome! One stepped up! Direct hit on main gun!
Got one of the railguns.
Keep firing! Crush their lives under the weight of your lead! We got a boat full of AA weaponry. Still they won't even flinch.
Got the other railgun.
Destroyed.
Trigger tore both of his arms off! Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of them.
All VLS is confirmed destroyed.
Alright, now I need to get rid of some of this air cover, you know?
Missile launched.
It's getting real annoying.
Box 2! Box 2!
All he's got left on the boat itself is just a pressure hole. And that's it. He'll be able to dive, but...
Alicorn is diving.
Situation over there. We got a moment or two. Stat rep? It has to do with terminal guidance. Hey, chill. We are advertising drones flying across the country now.
Jeez. Still haven't quite hit 50% damage.
We're calling back. Now, don't fall into the airbase. Enemy UAV. Yes. You see the lives being lost. Completion is at hand.
Oof.
The dead are coming together like the pieces of a puzzle.
Alicorn surfacing.
We must save those souls that died chained to the prison of ethics. Broadcaster, my hot's glitching.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine
Whoops.
hull is severely damaged. It
I destroyed his his jammer at the same time using a fuel air bomb.
What?
What's going on? I know this voice.
Still at 49% damage, so my automatic fire extinguisher wouldn't have even kicked in at this point.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer.
Back when I was a gunnery officer.
Kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Yeah, he's not surrendering.
Two shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
Oh yeah.
You know a beauty.
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger. Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Target is the Ocean capital of Torres. Keep the lives of 1 million people to 5,000 kilometers away.
So I took a little bit of extra damage there, but
Hey, the shell will miss.
you have to.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go. Understood. Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. Can't rate the elevation of the barrel. Tracer in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain. Also ahead, flood the aft trim tanks. Sir, the boat will sink half first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Woo.
3 strikes, 10 million lives will be saved, and at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. He won't let you.
Good. Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
I've got this in the bag.
Capacity charge at 45%. Pitch angle at +2 degrees. Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate.
Oh, whoops.
Being soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
The powerful boat has a powerful gun, a powerful ammunition. Add to that lots of people and a precise aim. Unspeakable no orbit, and the formula is complete.
You're nothing more than a mass murderer.
Then indulge me. What makes you and I any different? If you want to kill the 300 men on
Unfortunately,
how is that any different?
Trigger, give him the answer. Have him take it to the bottom of the ocean.
there we go. Unfortunately, some of my missile shots just were not going in.
Big explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Oh boy. Still one of the coolest deaths.
Don't you see? 1 million lives!
The Alicorn
See
zone
it
is
break in half and just
completely split in two.
oof.
And that's our final answer.
Woo! So Delta, what do you think? No automatic fire extinguisher, no deaths. With bombs. Just bombs. Except against, what bug was that? Except against, the planes, obviously. To be fair, fuel air bombs are widest bomb. They're not the most powerful bomb. So, do we have any requests on another plane that I could that you guys want me to see? Something that's not one of the super planes, or probably do it with like the F-15 or whatnot. F-22 would actually be really easy. F-35 as well.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
You know,
Unbelievable.
I'm still in one piece for the most part.
That's right. Yeah.
Woo!
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate.
I like how you can see that there's actually rain over there.
Those who show the way to
It's
everyone
raining in that cloud.
stand at the forefront to cast the light.
And over there.
Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it.
Yeah, rest in peace, Captain Torres. Well, more like rest in pieces. Hey! Thanks for those sparks, Invisible Mayhem.
Quite the poet.
Do you have a plane that you want me to fly, Mayhem, while you're here? And
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete.
so I certainly got time for another one at least.
Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Can't wait to tell my son about this. You want me to do the Raven again? Okay, because yeah, you said you did miss it. So I'll do the Raven again with the UAVs and just be amazed at how fast those UAVs will melt his railguns.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
It's like everyone celebrates like 32 hours. Whoa.
Something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
Not much of a celebration. I still have B rank. Alright, relief plan. Like, I think I could probably just send one of the two UAVs to attack the railgun. It would probably destroy it relatively fast. So let's see here. Dun, dun. You want me to use the Raven? UAVs, of course. And yeah, I don't think there's anything for me to change.
Strider Squadron.
Dun, dun, dun. Really, the only thing you have to worry about is the the anti-missile systems. Those will shoot down the UAVs pretty fast. But once you've taken those down, and even then, I'm not even talking about like regular SAMs. I just mean like the AWACS kind of stuff that he usually pops up in the middle of the sub. But once you take those down, it's not a problem. Although, only thing I don't like about the Raven is that this is the cockpit view. Because it's like a full VR set jacked in. You can see everywhere on all the cameras on it, but it means that you don't have a cockpit. And I find it a little annoying. Don't get me wrong though, especially when you're starting out, just having all this extra view, heads-up view like this is usually pretty good, so it's not that different.
Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft,
Barely see
follow
them
Trigger.
there.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger. Understood.
Holy cow, I managed to get one already.
3 strikes, rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go. Let the wings off that degenerate.
Strider 2 engaging. Strider 3 engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
Cyclops 4 engage. Here's a question. How many aircraft
Woo!
did Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft. But it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more.
Yeah, it's 20 to 30 conventional aircraft like these Raffles. But realistically, a large number of UAVs.
intercept them.
Because he doesn't need crew. He doesn't need, for those, he doesn't need anything other than to be able to store them. Packed in like sardines.
Missile launched.
This one's mine.
Got it.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water. Let me know when the bodies. I need the debris stops raining.
Prioritizing the ones close to the patrol aircraft.
Alright, come on. Got one of them.
Missile launched.
Hit, hit, hit. Yes!
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Pilots and some demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. I think all the signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're an Orin?
Yeah, I live here. I haven't solved the trouble with guidance mystery either.
Oh, shoot, I got him.
Running.
You guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
I wish there was a way to carry more UAVs, though. I don't think there is a part that lets me do so. I mean, not surprising. They're really OP. Oh, is that a rainbow? Huh.
Strider 1, missile launched. Not struck.
We're their escort. Steal them with your body.
So what if the calculations say we only need one of them? There are people aboard those planes.
Yeah, but we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Come on. Got it.
Hostile confirmed down.
Did I get them all?
3 strikes got her back.
Trigger. The other
Yeah,
guys
24 seems to be the limit.
comes down to you. Do us proud.
But, I mean, you would complain if they made a part later on that would flip that number.
All aircraft be advised.
I mean, come on. What's the secret to life? 42.
Go back underwater where you came from. Enemy on me. Take it away. Mark 2.
Strider 1, missile away.
This one's all mine. We've lost the tackle. Lost another patrol. Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact.
Come on, hit.
Patrol aircraft are in trouble.
Good.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
Come on.
We clear the baffles, Captain. They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
There we go.
Hit by a missile. More incoming.
As long as I can get some of these suckers to live.
Damn it. The orbital flying. We haven't secured air superiority.
Woo! Oh.
We're very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Come if you dare. 3 strikes.
Haha! We're gonna get those laser shots.
Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
That's on me, Trigger. I couldn't defend them.
Missile launched. Confirming new hostiles.
Lost control. I've lost control.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Only 2 remaining.
According to my calculations, we're clear.
Let's stop relying on calculations. Shit.
Missile
Come
launched.
on.
We've lost the tackle. Covered.
Come on. Hit. Good. Alright.
Eliminated. That's
Let's see if I can save this guy.
Box 2.
The captain's plans are infallible. As such, we shall never know defeat.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us. All thermals dropped.
I was about to say, he's gonna eat it, though.
Data linking the Alicorn navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
Come on, Sharky. Where are you?
Back here.
There we go.
I appreciate that. Hostile has a lock. Go, Trigger. Leave me
Must be on the back side of this rock.
Getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Come on, he's got to be right out here, right at the edge.
Showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature.
Perfect.
Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the
Right at the edge, though.
Seems like this is our contingency.
We know it's the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys.
Whoop.
Sure, we'll have to destroy them one by one.
It's one.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
Explosion. Control aircraft. What's happening underwater?
I think I got tons of missiles.
The Alicorn will recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
There's two more.
Spectre, I need you to return to the location again as soon as the
And one.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
It's got to be out here. Because it's due north of where he was last time. It is random.
Its location is
Ah.
moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
No more time and Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Masa, draw the attention of the hostile.
Got him.
9 o'clock.
Without getting hit either. Woo!
Hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Okay, he just winged me with a single bullet. That doesn't count.
Target coordinates acquired. Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
That didn't count. Okay, I'm not expecting to do this completely damageless. My gosh.
All anti-submarine missiles launched.
God, Falcon and Raven look really futuristic, though. I can't blame them because the Falcon was, starting Ace Combat 2, and they really couldn't do any nice curves or anything, so everything had to look blocky. And the Raven has to be built off of that, so.
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Now, Mayhem, thanks for those sparks, Vamp. But, Mayhem, I am going to go through, you'll see what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to hit it at high speed, specifically to hit... Where are they?
Wrong count.
There, the CIWS. Fired 2 missiles at it at high speed.
Roger.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire! Fire!
Dang. Okay. If I fired both UAVs at it, they would have normally melted it harder than that. I tried to fire just one each just to see what it would do, but I've already destroyed one of the railguns, thanks to firing a couple of UAVs at one of them, and a third at the, and, I mean, pretty much very little else.
All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
Missile away.
Hand it down. Nicely done.
Awesome.
Down. Strider 1, missile away. Enemy submarine surfacing.
Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss?
Oh, ouch.
Commence fire!
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade.
Fire! Fire!
All railguns
Yep.
have been destroyed.
UAV just took out that last railgun. Unfortunately, I got shot, so
Down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of them.
I'm gonna let my,
Fire all remaining weaponry at 3 strikes! Ignore all other aircraft!
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
All UAVs activated EM barriers!
oh boy.
Similar to the Arsenal Group's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Woo!
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We still have the enemy detect your brothers.
Figured I would miss.
Take him down with me!
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Lieutenant, twice we fear death. I'm right behind the enemy.
Got it.
Hand it down. Strider 1,
Whoa! Got him.
If I go down, it's up to you. We picked up the Alicorn underwater.
the Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
I can't take him off. You're not going that easy.
Follow Trigger's lead.
Target is approaching aircraft.
Woo!
Strider 3 launching missile.
The submarine's aircraft have taken off.
Let me strip off his weapons.
You destroyed all of the SAM sites.
Yes, sir!
Targeting gun range.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
The same aircraft is coming back our way.
Missile launched.
Got it. Oh, holy sh! Well, I actually died that time. Whoops.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit up.
What?
You're wrong, Captain.
Unfortunately, it was that VLS system that got me.
They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
We'll go.
Roger.
You can see that's why there's so many missiles behind me.
Prepare to abandon ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate. Torres Eagle and Aegis missile carry. The order is to kill.
That is a lot of missiles.
Our perseverance to be desecrated.
See, 2 UAVs?
Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn.
Almost entirely melted it.
We'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up.
Strider 1.
And all it took was just a little bit extra to destroy it. Like I said, those UAVs melt the railguns.
Its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
The Alicorn is diving.
Damn. Well, that was a waste of a couple of UAVs.
We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector squadron located surveillance. My people located about the surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Right on.
Strutter 1, missile
Whoop.
launched.
On my target's back. Time to punch through.
Missile away.
Really?
Self-spotted. Underwater
Come on. Just go down like a good little drone.
Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Strider 1, enemy behind you. Ready to fire. Gun, commence fire.
Target acquired.
Fire.
Missile launched. Target in gun range.
What, the railgun's not finishing off?
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real stuff. That's serious
Ouch!
talk right now.
Guts. They're just
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile hit.
Target down and out. Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
Missile launched.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal group's defense system.
Alright.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
My fellow submilitars, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We kill them with the enemy.
All those darn drones, though. Dare say it was actually really easy with the fuel air bombs.
Strider 1 missile, keep your head down. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away.
Ooh, got hit. I got a hit on him. I don't know if it was one or two. Unfortunately, my laser's not very effective in these clouds.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Get in between 3 strikes with a submarine.
Let's sink it.
5.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Token acquired. Aircraft have launched from the Alicorn. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. Point critical condition rear to control. Fissures in the pressure hull.
All railguns have been destroyed.
Woo! So the railguns are gone now.
Both of its arms off. Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of them.
We lost both of our main guns. Fire all remaining weaponry at 3 strikes. Ignore all other aircraft.
Oh boy.
Allies over the weight of your lead.
We destroyed all of the SAM sites.
Yes, sir!
Yowza! Don't want to hit those shields, thank you very much.
The Alicorn is diving. Strutter 1, missile away.
Got a moment or two. Stat rep?
Advertising drones. These guys are doing the terminal diving.
Hey, chill.
They are advertising drones flying above the demonstrators. Perfect for a guidance system. You're a terrorist, that captain. I'll call you back. Out. How far away is the closest air base? Roughly 82 kilometers.
Come on. Too many air targets. Too many air targets.
Alicorn surfacing.
You must save those souls that died shielded from terminal ethics.
source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
I wonder if the UAVs can work through that. Ow.
Taking fire. Trigger destroyed the jammer. Jamming signals no longer detected.
Woo!
Make it work, just as always.
Thanks, Trigger.
Trigger, drones can be destroyed before they activate the barriers. That's a pretty small window, but I know Trigger can pull it off. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Get that ship gun down.
Target eliminated. Enemy submarine diving.
You got away!
We're in the middle of a search. How are things?
We're going to jam this entire region. The Air Force's EW aircraft.
Whoa, that's a big bang. What's the launch?
Radios will be disabled. Controlling the drones and terminal guidance will be impossible.
Woof.
It's crude, but effective.
There's a lot of drones in the air that keep firing missiles at me. It's getting very irksome.
Us. It's a goddamn submarine, and it's surfacing for anti-air combat.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
What we have to do is simple. I give the orders, and you snuff out the target.
Strider 3, enemy sighted.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target has been destroyed.
Aircraft have taken off from
All
the
right.
submarine. Missile launched. Target hit.
Woo!
Think!
Missed me.
Trigger's attack hit. Get
Got it.
for hull damage.
Let's follow his lead.
Check the radiation level every 5 minutes. Do we have any calling? We're thinking even if a reactor system focus on anti-air combat.
So I get those VLS systems down, I'll be much safer.
Target destroyed.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Concentrate all firepower on the assaulting aircraft.
Alicorn is diving. Target acquired.
You can't hide forever.
Come on.
Fox 2.
On his back.
UAV destroyed.
Ended up doing a lot better with the Falcon.
Fox 2 was Barbieri, and I heard you have yet to write a will. I lost all my family before, sir. Perfect. Wish I could walk to my salvation. Don't die. You have permission to take off. Aye, aye, sir.
There we go.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Chase them!
Fox 2.
Locked on.
All right, get him. Target destroyed.
The submarine's aircraft have taken off. All VLS is confirmed
Good.
destroyed. Missile launched.
Cyclops 2. Fox 2.
All AA guns destroyed.
There we go. I got most of the problem children there.
That's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger!
Balance tanks have been damaged.
Got it.
Can't maintain buoyancy.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged and won't be able to dive like that.
Yeah.
All right.
We surrender.
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
Man.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it!
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
Let's see. I still have 8 UAVs.
What do we do?
Weapon
8
use
of
is
them.
prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do
Fortunately,
not
this
attack.
plane is really big. I don't feel confident about fitting through there. Probably can, but it's got a really small margin of error. I was able to do it on, what, the Morgan.
David North.
The Morgan was a bit narrower, you know, top to bottom.
Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a government officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Too many kids doesn't start me right there, because I can just shoot the darn thing.
2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger. Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger.
Stop attacking immediately.
Harsha, targeted the Ocean capital of Torres. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away and find their real
Got it! Only took a little bit of damage that time.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell! All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
That's the error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen.
Alright.
All slow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Sir, the rope will the aft first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. He won't let you.
Alright.
Charge at 45.
And...
Pitch angle at plus 2 degrees. Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate. They quit being soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
there we go. Holy cow!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million lives.
Woo! Almost ate it there, trying to look at this. Oh! Damn! Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's walking away from that.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
He really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
I could probably fly through there right as it's sinking, but that's really pushing it. I could do it in the Wyvern. The Wyvern at least folds flat. Oh, boy. Well, there we go. So, I mean, I ended up dying one time on that, I will admit. But, the UAVs, they, as you saw, they melt those railguns. If you remember what it was like with some of the other weapons, it took a lot to destroy his side railguns. And this was just like, send the UAVs, send 2, tiny little bit of token damage after that. Or at least on Ace difficulty, the hardest difficulty. Send 2, token amount of damage, and that's all it takes to destroy the railgun. And they do it fast. If I was much more on the ball, I could have destroyed both railguns before he sunk the first time.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't
Really?
think there are any survivors.
I don't see many floating objects.
The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right.
At least not many floating objects left.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Torres is a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else.
Everyone else wants to keep up with me.
Cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands. That the
Sorry, but this thing has got big engines. Good luck keeping up.
answer like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger?
Woo!
Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
I could probably crash here and cause the mission to fail, which would blow. And I'll let the final thing roll out because it'd be a good time to wrap it up after that. That's it, just a couple more runs of it. And thing is that I was doing a hell of a lot better than I was when it first came out last week.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Woo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
It's like, oh yeah, you sure you can celebrate. By the way, your mission's not that long from now. And I like how David's first response is, what would happen if we killed off Trigger,
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
That's a lot of uninterrupted consciousness.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed. In all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in.
They really do need to have another DLC for this. At least a few more of the fantasy planes of the series, because they're always fun. I mean, I could probably do it with any of the planes that I've got.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
But it still would be nice to see that, and several more missions like these. These missions are hard but rewarding and fun.
Is that really how you laugh?
That's a lot of coffee I'm sure he had to consume. Because if I had to choose a plane that wasn't a fantasy plane to pull off this mission, I'll give you a hint here in a second. I'd have a few options. Su-57 is always a good option. It's, it even has a pulse laser. But, where is it? Here we go. This plane, however, is one of my favorites. The Su-34. It flies like a fighter plane, but it's an armament like a bomber. I mean, really. Something like that, the 4 AGMs, would be devastating against the, or hell, that would be too, but the 7 munitions. But these would be really useful. Speaking of those, where is it? Here we go. These have the 8 AGMs, so you can target all the defenses at once and just standoff dispenser would actually work if I got it right down the line. But even just something basic like, unguided bombs, those will do work. They're really small, but... here we go. But these right here will do some excellent work too. I mean, look how many you carry. 64 of these things. These are basically like flying bombs. You can see underneath they've got a couple of wings tucked under there. And when you're dropped, the front laser designates, or you laser designate a target from the plane, which happens automatically in this, and it uses the front to home in on that and just glide it right into target. Otherwise, it's like a bomb. Complete with blast radius. But yeah, F-22 would do excellent work. It would probably beat the mission super fast on that. I mean, if I hated myself... I mean, it's got... I mean, it at least has a long-range air-to-surface missile, but... it only has 10 of them. Standard. A-10? Gosh, unguided bombs might be the way to go. Rockets are worthless, but these are... 4 AGMs would be nice. So that would be easy. God, what weapons does this thing have? Semi-actives... High power air-to-air, but they have poor homing. And just ground rockets. Horrible weapons. Horrible. So naturally, what you want to do is you want to get the fish bed and just have machine guns only. Quite literally, you'll have 2 pairs of these. So there'll be machine gun on the left, machine gun on the right, plus your normal machine gun. Just lots of machine guns. Actually, semi-actives aren't that bad, but they're a pain in the rear sometimes. It's kind of funny, some of these I've never actually flown. Like this one. Never actually flown it. I never actually put any parts into it. When it's Mr. X's plane. That right there. Can't tell me that that thing doesn't look devastating. But in any case, of course, XO2 Wyvern was Das Railgun. Even those long-range air-to-surface missiles are just, they look sleek as all hell. And let's see here. And just a personal favorite of mine, F-15C. Zoom out. And I like to use the pulse laser pods, because, well, I like the pulse laser. It's what the Raven had as its nose gun. What's nifty is that there's multiple variations of the F-15 in here. It's 3 of them. And if one doesn't work for you, the other will. Cluster bomb. What did the J have? Ah, the J had the QAMs. Semi-actives and the fast-loading air missiles. I don't care for those. But in any case, probably do that on my my own free time. But that was 10 million relief plan. Hopefully they have another DLC for it. I finished up Ace Combat X earlier as well, so I want y'all to have a nice night and have a great flight.